Let's take a look at the Sister Wives kids and where they are now in May 2023. More specifically, let's talk about the daughters in the family: Aspen, Maddie, Mykelti, Isabelle, Gwendolyn, and Savannah. And spoiler alert, Gwendolyn this month went live when she was with most of her sisters this month in a store randomly, and it was kind of awkward. We'll talk about that later. But please, before I begin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. It does help me a lot. Thank you. Let's start with Maddie, or Madison, Kody and Janelle's oldest daughter, who's happily married to Caleb Brush and now has 3 kids: Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine, the little baby. She lives the farthest away from the family in North Carolina in a very nice house, so Christine and Janelle make multiple trips every year to visit her. Meanwhile, Kody, I'm not sure when his last trip to visit Maddie was. Recently, though, her sister Savannah went to visit, and yes, they look identicals, like twins. They look so much like Janelle. Recently, we found up some pretty interesting facts in her Instagram Q&As. We found out that Maddie probably wants more kids, or at least one more. She says a family of 4 kids just seems to fit. Maddie also says she doesn't see North Carolina as a forever thing for her family. She said it probably won't be a forever home unless divine intervention happens. We both miss the snow and the mountains. So Caleb and Maddie are aiming to maybe eventually buy land in northern Wyoming or southern Montana in the future. And that's their family dream. She said that they want to have like livestock and just live a quiet life. It almost sounds like Maddie literally wants to have another Brown ranch. Remember Kody's parents' ranch in Wyoming? She also revealed what Caleb does for a living, because I don't think that we've ever learned this. Like, I had no idea, but he fixes elevators, guys. So he's like an elevator mechanic, which is actually a pretty decent job, to be honest. But fun fact, Maddie is like some of her moms as well. She's involved in selling for Plexus, just like Janelle and Christine. All I know is that they have this pink drink and they shake this thing, and yeah. Mykelti, Christine and Kody's daughter, is also happily married to Tony Padron, lives in Utah, and her Instagram feed is kind of full of baby pictures of her twins and daughter Avalon. And because of her close relationship with Robin, because she used to babysit Robin's kids, Mykelti seems to be perhaps closer connected to Kody than a lot of the other kids, which is interesting. Mykelti revealed on her Patreon this month that she doesn't think that Kody will take on more wives. She also went on a shopping trip with Gwendolyn so they could fix her wedding dress. So they were all at a store because Mykelti knows how to sew. Apparently she's excellent at it and went to school for it, Gwendolyn was saying. And Gwendolyn then decided to just like randomly go live on Instagram. And although none of her sisters seemed thrilled about like even being in the video, you could hear them kind of looking for items, etc. At one point, Mykelti told Gwendolyn to be nice and basically seemed to like scold her, but couldn't really say anything because they were live. And some of the sisters seemed to like not even know that they were on a live. Like, that's not good. That's like an ambush. Aspen was actually there too, and she clearly didn't want anything to do with the live, but Gwendolyn kept saying like, say hello, and she finally did say hello. Mykelti and Aspen continue to be close, and the only picture we have of Aspen from very recent times is at an Easter celebration holding some type of mimosa, which is cute, and people in the comments were like, gasp, is that champagne? Like, let her live, people. Let her live. Aspen, Kody and Christine's daughter, remains happily married to her husband Mitch, who everyone adores, and it just seems like Aspen is very career oriented and is private. Meanwhile, Isabelle seems like she's thriving, guys. She recently posted about getting grapefruits from her Aunt Cindy in New Jersey. She's going hiking And she likes to hang out with Gwen Lynn. I think they're very close. So Mykelti and Aspen are close, and Isabelle and Gwen Lynn are close. As far as we know, she's still going to the University of Utah. Gwendolyn has a lot going on. She's been in so many headlines for things she's said on her YouTube channel, which is doing super good for her though, so that's good. For example, she basically said that Janelle was like a type of father figure for her. She kind of insinuated that when she was watching season 1, episode 1. She said, my mom was more of the mother mom, you know, stereotypical mother roles. And Janelle was more of the father mom with stereotypically father roles. Gwendolyn also just went on a cruise with her fiance B. They are getting married pretty soon, probably, and therefore why Mykelti was working on her dress or altering it or whatever. She mentioned that she may go with one of her brothers walking her down the aisle, which is interesting, instead of Kody. And I mean, Kody and Robyn didn't go to her engagement party or anything. There's some distance there for sure. I mean, I assume it's pretty tense, especially considering how public Gwendolyn is, like just speaking her mind about everything. I also kind of wonder if she'll invite her own brother, Peyton, because we know that there is conflict there, guys. There is some type of friction. I mean, every family has these dynamics where certain people get along, certain people don't, but it gets complicated when it's, you know, like 18 children. Unfortunately, I don't have an update on Robyn's daughters and stuff like that. I mean, they're so private. We kind of know, like, they go to school and they kind of still very likely live with Robyn and Kody, and they're kind of doing that whole thing. So we'll just leave it at that. And Truly is absolutely thriving with, you know, David and Christine, and you know, they just went to Universal and on trips, and apparently Truly likes David, so it's all good. All right, so the Sister Wives' daughters have grown up to become strong, independent, and driven women. So I think you guys can join me in wishing them well, and you know, I can't wait to see where life takes them. They're all so good. I mean, honestly, what the family did is they raised really good kids. So I think they did something right, guys. They did something right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite TLC shows. And I'll be back very soon with more Sister Wives stuff and content. I appreciate you guys. Bye!